Hello everyone, my name is Faizan and in this video I am going to talk about when. So this is something I have observed consistently when I am doing the editing of the content that has been written with the help of AI. So what is when? So let's see example. So when is this type of sentence structure where cause and effect is clearly visible. For example, here, when communication style changes, empathy can break down. So, in the first part of the sentence, we see the cause, and then there is a effect. It's a very clear before and after situation, a cause and effect situation. So it is a structure of the sentence here. So what the AI does is it gives this type of structure a lot in the content. Like this example, when survival itself becomes demanding, compassion becomes harder to practice. So what is happening is when A happen and B happen, and this is not a incorrect structure, but while I editing this type of sentences, I see it regularly, and it is kind of off-putting. Is because it is this type of sentence is abstracting the lesson. So there is some lesson in the content. There is something you want to tell, but instead of telling it to them, you are kind of pointing it. You are educating them. See, if you do this, this will happen. This type of language is usually happens in the instruction manuals, or this is a very direct, very straightforward language, which is not always good, and it is not good for blog posts. It is not wise to use this type of language while doing the content for social media or blog post, because one of the reason is it is not very human language. It is a manufactured language. Just giving the direct cause and effects make it more human friendly. So this I will give you an example how I did it. So this is the third example. This is a sentence: when PM factor does this, it will happen. So it is a kind of a recipe language. You write it in bullet points, but when you write it in sentence, it gives that it gives the insight that it is correct, but it is not. So what we will do, we will remove the when part and we will add the once PMs. So now it is kind of giving the uh, impression that the person has actually did it. The person is the writer is not telling you this, but the writer has experienced it, and the writer is sharing the experience. Like once PM factor does this, so it is giving the action to the our object, like this thing has been done. It is not like if you do this that will happen, but it is saying that once it will happen. So it has bring the reality, the actual real life into the consideration, because now there is doubt, uh, there is a conflict, like whether it will happen or may not it happen. The when or the cause and effect is kind of very direct, very strict, very green. But the real human does not think in cause and effect. They think in doubts and problems and conflict. They are like, if I go outside, maybe it will happen, maybe this will not happen. So this is what is happening now. So maybe it will happen. So now it can become. So again, it is always uh, so instead of doing that, take a this will happen and that will happen, we say it can become a complete, instead of being a last minute scramble. If you are want to do the X but not Y, which is I have another video on that topic, to do X not Y. So that is different thing. So yeah, this is what I want to say. So this is happening again and again. I would like writers to look and go through it. Thank you.